Oh, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So in this video guys, today this is day 3 of me trading my Topstep 50K funded account. If you guys didn't catch the video I just dropped today, it was my trade from yesterday. Actually, I didn't take the trade because we got missed by 1 tick, guys. I missed the trade by 1 tick and it would have been a banging trade, but that's just part of the game, man. You're not going to catch them all. But anyways, if you guys want to see that recap for day 2, go ahead and check that video I just posted today. I think it launched at like 1 p.m. Eastern time, Central time, so go check that video out. So this is day 3 and I went ahead and found a good setup here on MES. Basically, we had already taken London and Asia lows, and we had just swept internal we had just swept liquidity, and we ended up making this really nice high-low high. Let me go and mark it out for you guys. Actually, you know what? I don't think I can. So basically what happened was we had another awesome unicorn model, which was a breaker block with a fair value gap in the middle. And so like I said, once I saw all those other checkpoints were off and we're about to come into a macro, I went ahead and took the trade. As you guys can see here, I am in the trade right now. The thing is, I did have to leave. So I went ahead and just kept the video rolling, and I took my I put my stop loss and my take profits in. I was risking about 300 on a trade. If you guys remember, I don't want to risk anything more than 3-4 would be like the absolute max, especially on a funded. So just want to keep my risk really tight. This was a bigger stop loss than usual, just because, as you guys can see, I wanted to put it at the safest spot, which would be at that low that took that liquidity from the left, that left side right there. So basically at the lowest part, I went ahead and put my stop loss, which happened to be at 300, right around 300, which was about 3 micro contracts on MES. And so it was a pretty big stop loss. It was about 73 points, which is way longer and bigger than what I usually do. My stops on average are probably like 20 to 25, 30 would be like the max, but because this was, you know, I wanted to be extra safe, I didn't want to put it at that blue fair value gap. I didn't want to put it right at the bottom of the breaker. I didn't want to get wicked out or anything like that, so I went ahead and put it in the safest spot, which was the very low, the low that took that liquidity. So that's why it's so big, and that's why it was only 3 contracts on MES, contracts, micros, and whatnot. Because if it would have been a little closer, right, I could have taken a lot more contracts, which would have made my profit a lot bigger. But I'm happy with what I got. I was able to be in the trade. I didn't get wicked out or anything like that, and it went all the way up to take profit, which I believe that take profit was set at I believe it was yesterday's high. I don't know, I had it on trading view, so I had to go check it out. Let me see, where was that? Spot was 687,250, and that was, yeah, that was like the high from yesterday at around 12 o'clock. So that's where I had put my TP, and yeah, we ended up getting filled. So when I came back, I saw that we had hit TP, and if you guys, you know, yeah, it worked out. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video of day 3 trading the 50K funded combine. We got our first winner on the day, and I believe we need 4 more days of $200 or more in order to request a payout from Topstep, because you need 5 winning days of 200 or more. So with this win of, I believe it was 300, around 300, that definitely put us over the $200 a day mark. So we need 4 more days of 200 or more, and then we can request our payout from Topstep. So anyways, enjoy the rest of this video. At the end, I do have some commentary, you know, once the trade is wrapped up, when I got back from the shop, because I had to go to the shop to mess with some CNCs and whatnot that I have, working on some projects with my other business with my wife. So I wasn't at the computer during the whole part of this trade, just at the very end. So yeah, stay tuned to the end. I kind of walked through why I took the trade and whatnot. But yeah, man, go ahead and check the channel for other videos. You can see the strategy I trade. You can see more about tutorials on how to set up Topstep X. You know, what happens after you pass. You know, I'll go through all those kind of videos. Even with Apex, I have you know, videos on them too. So definitely check the channel. I do have some really cool stuff on there. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. I think we're almost at 130 subscribers, which is, pretty good for me. And with YouTube, this is a fairly new channel, but I appreciate all the love and support. Leave me some comments down below, guys. Let me know what you took today, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and stay tuned to the end, because like I said, I do have some commentary coming at the end of the video. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Stay to the end. Bye. Wow, that was crazy. This is my first time watching it back, so I literally got missed it by a tick by taking that TP. And if I would have saw that live, like, that would have definitely put me in a mental funk, man. But thank God it went back up, man. But wow, guys, I mean, this market can play some games with you. We ended up hitting it, man, but that was crazy. Literally by a tick, it missed me on that first fill. So this lesson right there, guys, is wherever your take profit is, man, just put it a couple ticks below, because that's twice that we missed it by a tick. So future me, reminding myself to definitely put it below by a couple of ticks. All right, crazy. Wasn't even around the computer during that trade. I did have to go to the shop and mess with the CNC over there, so I wasn't able to watch the trade play out. But when I came back, I did see the alert went off that we did hit TP, so that's good, guys. So I just want to go ahead and walk you through why I took the trade, and then we'll end the video. So this is day 3, as you guys can see up here, and you saw from the video, we did hit that TP pretty much right on the dot. And then, as you guys can see, we had that pretty big retracement back to our entry down here. So that's why it's always good, guys, to put your limit orders in, and especially if you're not going to be at the computer, because you definitely want to sell at your targets and whatnot. And let's just say that I would have missed it and it would have came all, man, that would have been a real mind you know what. And I probably would have sold it coming down, honestly, man. So thank God that I did have my limits up here, and that's not usual for me to just set it and forget it kind of thing. I don't do that. I usually am watching my trades, but today I just had to leave, so I put it on, and it worked out, guys. But yeah, so let me walk you through why we took the trade. And this is MES right here. So this is a little brother for ES, and then on this side, guys, this is MNQ, which is a little brother for NQ. Okay, so those are the ones that I trade, and I took that trade on this MES right here. I took how many contracts did I take? Let's see, 3. Okay, so I took 3. Remember, I don't want to risk more than 300. 300 is where I feel comfortable at. Anything more than that on a funded, I feel like I don't know, man, it might be too much for me. So it was within my risk. So I said that take profit was either a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1, and we got that 1-to-1. And the reason why I took the trade, guys, was right here. As you guys can see, this is on a 5-minute, but basically we had already taken out Asia and London lows, and we were basically just consolidating here. And over here on MEQ, you see we swept this level here, and over here we didn't. So technically this could have been what you call an SMT. So right in here we also had a low, a high, a lower low, and then we had that higher high right here. And these two up close candles before we took that liquidity right here, these would be considered a breaker block, right? So I mapped out that breaker block, and then within the breaker block right here, within this breaker block, the purple box, we did have that fair value gap right here. And so technically with ICT's terms, this is a unicorn model. So this is a very, very strong indicator that we could be going higher. So what I did was I put my limit order in here. We came back in, I got filled, and I basically had my sell order up here. What was it at? It was up here around 6872, and basically that was like the high of the day from yesterday, I believe. So yeah. So anyways, that's where I put my my limit to sell, and like I said, everything worked out. But that's the reason why I got in the trade, was because we had already taken London and Asia liquidities from the lows, and then we had this SMT here, and yeah, we had this breaker block unicorn set up with the fair value gap. And yeah, so it worked out for us. And honestly, man, over the past few trades, I've taken the one I missed yesterday, and if you guys want to see that, I missed my entry by 1 tick. It was the same kind of setup with this unicorn model, and basically we got we missed it by 1 tick and ended up going all the way to take profit. And it's gonna happen sometimes, guys, but I've been having some pretty good success with this particular strategy and model, waiting for a low, a high, a lower low, and then a higher high with that breaker block right here, and then with the fair value gap in the middle. I've been doing I've had some pretty good shots on that, so I'm definitely gonna look for those plays more in the future. But yeah, so glad to end the day green, and this is on, like I said, a funded account. So let's go to the performance tab here. And so right now we are total profit and loss is 169 bucks. Trade win percent 66.67. Average win 1.16. Profit factor is 2.3. And like I said, this is just my second or third trade, because we missed the entry yesterday. You guys can see here my first trade on here, which I did record. It's my first video. If you go back and look, I was down 128.70. We stayed disciplined, we stuck to our rules, and yeah, so we missed it right there, 128. And then right here we have that balance after today's winnings. Let's come down. Total number of trades 3. Average trade duration 101 minutes. That's a long time. Average win 138. Average loss 26 minutes. Average winning trade 148. Average losing trade 128. Best trades 201. Worst trades 128. So yeah. So here we go, guys. As you guys can see, started Monday. Came out with that loss, stayed disciplined, didn't want to revenge trade or anything like that, just walked away. Over here we missed the entry by 1 tick, and it would have went to take profit, would have been like a $300 win, but we missed it by 1 tick. I didn't get FOMO, and I didn't jump back in. I stuck to my rules, and we called it a day. And then today, like I said, I took that trade in 297. And the thing is, man, if the stop wouldn't have been so far back, I definitely would have made more. But as you guys can see here, man, you see, like when I entered here, like this stop right here, that's like really like that, because I put my stop over here to be like, this is the safest spot to put your stop, and that's a 73 point stop loss, right? And if you're taking multiple contracts, and if you're if my max risk per trade, I want to be at 300, I could only take 3 micros, okay? But usually most of the time, like 90% of the time, this stop is not going to be 73 points. My stops are usually like anywhere from like 20 to 30 like max, okay? And let's just say if that would have been 20-30 point stop, then man, I could have taken a lot more size. And because I think you can only take 2 on the micros, you can let's just say it was you can only take 2 contracts basically, but since I'm trading micros, it's 24. Okay, so my max position size is 24 contracts right now with the scaling plan. So I definitely could have sized up here and it would have been a way bigger winner, man. But like I said, I had to have a longer stop, and you know, just to be the safest, because I didn't want to get wicked out or anything like that. So but yeah, so the reason why I put my stop here is because whenever you take your entry here, you want to put your stop at the candle that took the liquidity here. So you see this spot here, this candle took this liquidity, so your stop loss will go into here, and that's like one of the safest spots to put it. Because if you were to put it right here, like a lot of people do, underneath this fair value gap, look, you would have got stopped out on this wick, like I was talking about in my other videos, and then it would have went off without you, and then you'd be, you know, upset and mad and want to revenge because, you know, it wicked you out and then it went to your take profit. So over time of trading and learning from it doing this to me, I've just learned, man, to give me a more space to actually see if we get a candle closure, because that's how you get out, man. On this fair value gap right here, you don't get out until you get a closure below the gap, because that invalidates it, right? But if it wicks like this and it comes back and it closes within the box, then you're not out, you're still in the trade. But a lot of people, they put their stops too tight, and it's happened to me plenty of times before I learned my lesson. They put their stops too tight, and this wick right here will wick them out, and then it'll go off without them and in the direction where they wanted, but they got stopped out because their stops were too tight. So I just learned to give me a lot more space, to be a lot safer. But that's what can happen on fair value gaps. But as you guys can see, we did have a breaker block here. So these two up close candles, that became our breaker. And the way you want to play this is the same thing, kind of you wait for a candle closure outside the zone in order for it to be invalidated. But if you were to put it close, you could get wicked out again. So I just wanted to be extra safe, and the safest spot for me to put my stop would be below this candle that took this liquidity here. So that's why it was 73 points for a stop loss, which is super, super long. But it worked out and we got a 1-to-1, so that's all that matters. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you're learning something from watching my journey. And yeah, man, I hope everybody was green today. If not, come back tomorrow, you know, with a fresh mind, and protect that mental capital, guys, because look at these candles right now, man. This is just crazy price action right here. But yeah, so hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Our goal is to get to payout. So we have to have 5 winning days of $200 or more. Today's winning day was $297, so technically we have 1 day in the books. So we need 4 more days, guys, 4 more days to take a payout, and we can request half of that. So that's the goal, and we'll see how we fare out in the next few days and whatnot. But yeah, man, I hope you guys are enjoying, hope you guys are learning. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys are trading down below. Are you on a funded? Are you on a combine? Who you trading with? Apex, Topstep? I know Apex just came out with a really, really good 90% off discount today. So if you guys want that, I'll put my code in the description. I'd appreciate if you guys use my code. I do get a little bit of kickback from that. So yeah, just support the channel. That would be awesome. And yeah, guys, hope to see you on the next video. I don't know if I'll trade tomorrow, but you know, if the setup's there, I'll go ahead and push record. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Y'all be safe. God bless. We out. Bye.